Is the sound on? The sound is on. We have sound. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. The children's service was, hello, Raiden. The children's service was good enough to light candles for us earlier. Let's see. I'm on page 126. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services. But I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. Join me on page 138 for Lecha Dodi. We do the first, fifth and ninth stanza here, and rising for the ninth. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zechor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad ושמו אחד, לשם טוב לפרט ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Rise. בואי ושלום עטרת פלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי עלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Go ahead and be seated. We have welcomed the Shabbat bride. Let us welcome some angels on page 142, and the request has been made that we welcome them not as a dirge. So, this tune, admittedly, it draws me in that way. So, in the spirit of not dirgeness, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlakim, Kakadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That was an admirably non-dirge-like welcoming of angels, if I say so myself. On page 144. The Hatzikadosh. Yit Gadal v'Yikadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Yeruteh v'Yamlich Malchuteh, B'chayehon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayeh dekol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, u'v'zman kariv, v'meru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'olam u'l'olmei almaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabak, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, Shemei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bilma v'meru. Amen. Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer on the mystery of a withered leaf, on ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise as each morning and night you renew your days, lest my day be today as the one before, lest routine set my ways. Rise for the Baruch Hu on page 146. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamorah. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Go ahead and be seated. Would anyone care to lead a reading or do a reading in English for us from page 148 or 149? Okay. Thank you. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Do we feel like singing? Yes? All right. We're going to sing on the top of page 150. I haven't heard this melody here, so we're going to do it for a little bit. Yes, I had a sense I might have a ringer, but wait. Let's do that one. Let's go with yours, though. It's very peppy and not dirge-like. Which, if you missed, that is the theme of tonight, is non-dirge-like music. All right. I have heard that before, but you're going to have to lead it. Ahat olam Beit Yisrael amcha v'chavavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta. Nicely done. I was going to do one that goes Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadita, Otanu limadita. And it goes on too.
See, that's where I failed.
I have an idea. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu b'shavbeinu ufkumenu nasiach bekukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha umitzvotecha leolam vayed ki hem chayenu v'yorech yameinu Uvahem negeyomam v'layla, negeyomam v'layla, b'ahavatcha, al tasir mimenu leolamim, baruch ata Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael. I could only remember the first 3 lines of that before walking in here, so thank you.
Thank you.
Closer to dirge-like, but.
And we authentically struggled.
And we struggled,
Yes,
right.
This is the way.
This is the way, yes. Well, I aim for authenticity, if nothing else tonight. We came, we struggled, we moved on. All right. On page 152, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vayed. Top of page 154. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha Hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, uv'lektecha v'derech, uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha, ukshartam leod al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uktavtam, Al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkiru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hem l'roshim lelochechem ani Adonai Elochechem asher hotzi etchem le'eretz Mitzrayim le'yot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Eloheichem. Would anyone care on page 156 or 157 to read any of the English readings? Page 158. Yam bam bam bim bim bam yadidai di bim bam yam bam bam bim bim bam yadidai di bim bim bum. Yai dai da dai dai dai. Yada dai dai bim bum. Yai dai da dai dai dai. Yada dai dai bim bum. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha neder bakodesh. Nora tehilot osef ele. Nora tehilot osef ele. Hold on, I got this. We're going to struggle a little bit more. They added the Malchutecha rauvanecha bokeayam lifnei Moshe uMiriam ze'eli anu ve'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam vayed, and then pretending that that went smoothly. Yam bam bam bim bim bam yada dai dai bim bam. Yam bam bam bim bim bam yada dai dai bim bam. Yai dai da dai 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 yada dai dai bim bam. Yai dai da dai 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 yada dai dai bim bam. Now I did actually have that one down smoothly before service and lost it, so you never know. Let's see here. On page 160 or 161, would anyone care to do a reading in English? Okay.
Give us a place to rest, bring us into shelter. Stop along in the shadows of your tree. For with you are true protection and safety. And in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us with your word, prepare for us your challenge. Spread over us your shelter and peace. Over all we love, for our Jerusalem.
Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Thank you. On the top of page 162, you will find some Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Yes. You'll find the Amidah on page 164. We will We'll do page 164 to 168 together and then continue silently through page 180. And take your time. Please rise. Adonai sevatita ufria itefilateka. Adonai sevatita ufria itefilateka. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotinu ve'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel HaSadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, Zoter HaStei Avot V'Imot, Maybe Gula B'Nechem, Leman Shino Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezras Sarah, Hagibor Le'olam Adonai, Mekayeh HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia, Mashiach Haruach U'Margili Kadashem, Mechakel Chaim V'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Nofim V'Rofeh Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mechayeh Emunato B'Shelei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevuro, U'Mito Melech, Melech Me'nid U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Well, this week's Torah portion, Shemot, the first Torah portion in the book of Exodus. It strikes me very much like the first Torah portion in the book of Genesis, in that there's a completely unfair amount of good stuff to talk about in there. And so, you know, a new king that didn't know Joseph rose in Israel, taskmasters, ruthlessness, the command to kill all the boys, defiant midwives, a Levite boy in a basket, becoming a prince, killing abusive Egyptian, fleeing, marries a priest's daughter, a whole new king in Egypt. God remembers the people. There's a burning bush. Moses says, Hineni. We hear the secret name of God. Lots of negotiations about whether or not Moses is really going to go back to Egypt or not. Eventually he does, and we are left ready for some plagues next week. Good stuff. So I have discovered a thing about myself, which is, after lo these many years, I am not a Devar guy. I'm like, let's have a chat about it kind of guy. So from that, two things come to mind, I wish to say two things. One, if you would like the opportunity to offer a Devar here, you should come talk to me. I know an opportunity as soon as next month that would be, and it's good stuff, Exodus. And secondly, thoughts? You all know this. I mean, you all know the content of this Torah portion very well. Disney's made movies about it, and like you know it. Thoughts on?
Well, at first it always just seems quite cool. It's like, oh wow, he's God specifically subjecting the Israelite people all of these challenges in the land of Egypt. He's hardened their heart and all that. One way that I was kind of able to contextualize a little bit later on leads than it's even described in Torah, or at least in written Torah, where some of the sages have ascertained that like some 80% of the Israelites never even made it out of Egypt at the end of it. Basically, only 20% even believed what Moshe was saying. Then the other 80% were so comfortable they were staying behind. But apparently, for the purposes of receiving Torah, God was like, okay, well, you guys aren't making it out, which also like cool, but it's like also follows the theme of kind of like an iron crucible to refine the population, which is interesting.
Good, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I mean, the people who leave don't, well, do none of the people who leave make it into the land? Moses doesn't. Yes, almost. Yeah. It's going to be Midrash. Yeah. But Midrash is good. You've been reading Midrash.
Two, Joshua and Caleb. Yeah. Of the original exiting.
The children of the world.
Right, because it was all of this generation shall pass before they go in, except for
Yeah, I was struck the sort of the end of the previous Torah portion so the previous Torah portion that Joseph, brings manages the famine in such a manner that that Pharaoh owns all the people and all the things. Like Egypt is brought to its knees. They live, but is brought to its knees, and we pick up this in this triumphant kind of way, accomplishment kind of way, and we pick up in Exodus with new king, and all of that is turned on the people. Yeah, and all of that is turned on the people. Other thoughts? Yeah.
Debate in commentaries on whether the Pharaoh, the new king, if he was really a new king that really didn't know about Joseph, or if he was the same king that just didn't care anymore. Nothing else to add, just thought that was
Forgot. Yeah. We've got a really rich tradition of commentary, and you can you can go deep on every part.
The Oxford University Press, their commentary suggests that it was like Ramses II, like around this time, it would have been Ramses II that was the pharaoh at the time. So interesting to believe that there, because it's like the cities of Ramses in particular that it is believed is being referenced here that the captive Israelites are building.
Okay. Other thoughts? Yes. All the actors that are called out at the first part of this story are the women who are defiant. Yeah. Yeah. In life, that doesn't surprise me at all. In Torah, it is noteworthy, but in life, that doesn't surprise me at all.
there's a lot of women who are the movers and shakers in this story. Not to give a spoiler, but Zipporah does something later taking it to themselves, figuring out something terrible is about to happen. This is what they say we should do. I'm just going to do it. She doesn't ask me what she does. But that's coming.
Tune in next week. Well, cool. Well, thank you. Any other last thoughts, and I'll move us along. All right. Tune in next month for our regularly scheduled program, and there will either be a volunteer delivering a devar, or we can do this again, which was good, I thought. All right. Join me on page 511. Skip right ahead here. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all those who are ill. May the blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. We are thinking, keeping in mind today, Russ Rumack, Frank Araskin, Haley Goodstein, Micah Purdy, Susan Mermelstein, Care Clift, Josie Lemire, Ebe Tagarian, Elliot Rivas, Diane Courtney, Gary Martin, Ginger Spiro, Jane Fortson, Sharona Zoret, Emmy Zachariah, Herb Weikart, and Cynthia Weikert. Others that you might be thinking of? Then in the middle of the page, Mi sheberak avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberat imotenu mikor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Join me on page 586. Rise for the Elenu. Pardon me, 587. We do the one at the top of the page. Alenu shabeach ladon hakol, lahatei ulayot cerebrati, she'usam kekim, lechayit et shemo, v'gor alenu lechamit malchuto, v'anachnu kori, u'mishtachvi u'modi, lifnei melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 588. Shehu notei shamayim ve'yosed aretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'o, u'shchinatu zo, b'gov he'miromim, hu Eloheinu enod. Emet Malkeinu Efesulato, Kakatuv Betorato, Viadata Hayom, Vehashvevot La Elevavecha. Ki Adonai Hu Elohim, Bashamayim Mima'al, V'al haaretz, Mi'ad Ein O. Page 591. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. You'll find the Martyr's Kaddish on page 598. Are there people that, if there are people that you're remembering, feel free to say their name. Our congregation is remembering Marvin Athey, Ann Kamener, Sylvia Goodstein, Isidore Guttenberg, Megan Hayden, Edith Clevens, Jane Lyon, Nissel Rose, Vivian Schiff, Milton Sandman. Yitgedal v'yitkedash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach herute v'yamlik malchute, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayed kol beit Yisrael, ba'adalah u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mivarak le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shmei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min shemaya. V'hayim aleinu v'el kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Go ahead and be seated. I think everyone here is a regular. And knows the long list of the kinds of things that we do here. Religious school again this Sunday, unless we're snowed out. There's a board meeting this next week that all are welcome to. Wednesday. Yeah. Let's see. Are there other, imminent, not routine? Our president would like to speak. Yes.
Yeah, the two Shabbat Seder.
Oh.
Going to be on February 1st during the school. It's going to be a family Seder, so it's going to be 10 to 12, and it's wonderful.
For anyone online who might not have heard that, Tu B'Shvat Seder, February 1st, and say that again. And Purim's coming, all kinds of stuff. Man, I walked into this and was like, we're past all the stuff now, and we're not even close to past all the stuff. We're never past all the stuff. Other things that particularly we need to be reminded of? Not this month.
I will just say, for those of you that are thinking about it, CBS Summer Campout
Oh,
is July 16th through 19th. So if you're interested in attending that, mark those dates on your calendar.
good point. The congregation does for a number of years now, has done a summer camp out, and it's great. I went last year and for the first time, and it's on my list, and not too early to request leave. Tell me the dates again.
July 16th through 19th.
July 16th through 19th.
And it's at Trail River Campground, which is roughly mile 25 on the Seward Highway. So you can run into Seward if you want to, or if you need to. And it's a huge campground complex, but there is one that's called the Blue Camp. And that is reserved for us.
It's fantastic. Yes?
And there will be an email coming out about that, usually a couple months before the camp out to sign up. More information is coming, but just mark it on your calendar. It's like a save the date mentioned right now, but there will be opportunities for everybody to sign up via email.
And I know it won't feel like it the next 2 or 3 months, but before you know it, it'll be July.
It's true. It's true. All right. Well, join me on page 625 for Adon Olam. We are doing the traditional melody here. Anyone care to start us on the traditional melody? Asher malach, but it's near Rivra, the asa v'hefzol kol azay melech monikra v'chacharet kol ato. Nora v'huye ove v'huye v'tifara echad v'yen sheni l'hamshilo ha'ira lireshi v'litachlit v'lo ha'oz v'ha'misra v'hueli v'kudali Zur Hevli, the Eitzara, the Hunisi, Umanosli, Natosi, Biyom Ekra, the Ahado of Kidruki, the Isham, the Ayura, the Imroki, the Griyati, Adonai, the Lo-Ira. Thank you that very much. That was none of the traditional one that I know, so this song is like famously can be done to an infinite number of tunes, and but I haven't heard that one before, so thank you very much. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and have a great week.
No problem.
There was a rabbi that sent to the
Yeah. Technically, it has nothing to do with that. He doesn't. Yes, it doesn't do that. It literally means taking the text and drawing a solid thing.
Yeah.
So I think yes, so no, you are allowed.
I like that dress tonight.
There's no line right answer. It's finding meaning in the text and sharing. So I try to make it personal. I read through this, and here's what I wondered, and here's what I think now. Yes, I think we have a
Yeah. This is again just
yes.
These guys are crazy.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out there. He's trying to connect with people. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I love this sort of discussion on Saturday. If you are interested, it happens to be that there is forming a sure. And what I get in but yes, there are discussions, well, especially when I'm to my grandkids. I for the next 10 minutes speak about there is he's going to do the language itself.
Now we need to know.
I think I was originally voluntold. I'm enthusiastic. Accepted. He did. Yeah.
There's still some challah and some potatoes to eat with.
Learning Hebrew is a lot of fun, but when you have much to apply, it really just becomes a bunch of words. But like, it's so like having, especially music. A lot of it has to be
There's some I need some French onion potatoes and options, so let's not make sure it's sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I know we're talking about
It doesn't actually change your status. We make a ceremony out of it to recognize changing status.
Yes.
All right. Hey, thanks, David.
Well, thanks.
I enjoyed being comfortable enough to show us. But to stand up there, yes, I enjoyed it. Had too many copies. I know I don't know any of them. Should be able to put it out. I've got my, it's basically the outline that you're going to use for this service here. And I've got one for evening and one for morning. And what I did in mine is I did this up on stuff I like to do. And I put a thing in there of to ask for a volunteer
Beforehand?
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like I really love Daniel's Mika Mocha. He's got a lovely tune, all three stanzas. So if Daniel's here, I'll say, Daniel, would you like to lead us in Mika Mocha? You know, I'm looking at the clock. There's no clock.
Right.
And I have some people who I know like to do things and just ask. This also works too.
Yeah.
Just in front, who would like to? I mean,
Right.
It works with people doing
I think-
readings. It's great. So-
And there are clearly, or there's some people who would like to do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anyway,
I like
the point is that I'm open for, if they're direct